Hello and welcome to Moments of Truth on Labour Social. I'm Graham Hughes. Today I want to talk about an incredibly disturbing trend that we've all seen around the country over the last 13 years or so, and that is the shocking rise in homelessness. It was said today in Prime Minister's Questions that over 140,000 children in the UK are currently homeless. This goes way beyond the usual performative cruelty of the Conservative Party and the private school elite that grew up burning £50 notes in front of homeless people. Studies have shown that the cheapest and most effective way to deal with homeless people is to give them homes. When COVID hit, all of the homeless people in the UK were magically housed during lockdown. We found places to stay for every last one of them. If we wanted to stop people sleeping on the streets, we could. We easily could, since homeless people on average use more of the resources of the emergency services in any given year than people who have homes. It costs the taxpayer more to not simply give people who live on the streets somewhere safe and warm to stay. But instead, we are a country where McDonald's security guards pour cold water over the sleeping bags of homeless men, where a man sleeping under an underpass is set on fire by a teenage psychopath. We live in a country where our former Home Secretary wanted to take the tents away from homeless people, presumably so they froze to death for Christmas. What this is about is collective coercion. The government wants as many homeless people as possible out on the streets as a threat to the likes of us to not get ideas above our station, to not try something new, to not go on strike, to not leave that abusive partner, to not start our own business, to not do anything with our lives other than be a drone working our fingers to the bone so their old school chums can buy an even bigger yacht. Because look what happens if you step out of line. Look what happens if you lose your job. Look what happens if you can't pay your mortgage. Look what happens if your life falls apart and you turn to substance abuse in lieu of the actual mental health support that you need, the mental health support that you deserve, the mental health support that this lousy shithouse government denies millions every fucking day. And all they want is for the people who are not part of their sick little gang to suffer, because that's what gets them off. Why do you think sleeping rough has increased by over 73% since 2010? Why do you think homeless households in the UK have more than doubled since 2010? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.